Hello, today I will present the circuit board tester. It is designed to test circuit boards like this one in the phase when only the surface mount components have been populated. Through-hole components like this connector here, push buttons, and large capacitors have not been installed yet. The tester connects the circuit board through these many pogo connections and simulates all of the missing components. Let's put this on. Secure it. This is the ground connection. The tester has its own microcontroller, and the purpose of that is to transfer the firmware to the new microcontroller. That will happen through this USB connection. The firmware comes from an SD card, which is inserted here. Now we are ready to go. Initially, you will see some lights turning on here. Those are the various phases of transferring the firmware. If any of those lights doesn't turn solid green, it means that that step has failed. Let's start. The firmware has already been loaded into the new microcontroller, and the test will start soon, and you will see the steps displayed on this screen here. Right now we are testing the rail voltages. Now we are testing the digital analog converter and the analog digital converter. Now we are testing the ability of the board to drive relays. You can hear the relays clicking in the background. Now we are testing the ability of the board to drive a laser diode and to drive an LED. The test has ended. The fact that the background changed red means that at least one of the tests has failed. This is a one-button device. Here it is. If you press it repeatedly, you can scroll up. If you press it long, you can change direction and scroll down. Now let's see which is the test that doesn't score 100%. Here it is. The real-time chip did not count. That is because I forgot to install the crystal. Here it is. That is the only component that the device doesn't simulate for the board. Let's turn it off. Let's mount the missing component. And try again. This is the end of test 2. This time the display's background changed green, which means all tests have been successful. Let's see the RTC. Now the RTC chip worked well. It deviated actually only 0.02% from what the CPU believed is the best counting rate. That's the end of the test. We can take this board off, and then we are ready for the next one.